Welcome to Nightly Knowledge, and welcome to the very first episode of our series Sleep to Success. Tonight I will share a secret about wealth that almost no one knows, and by the end of this story, you will understand a simple principle that will change the way you grow and make your money forever. You will see a path that few notice, but leads to lasting wealth. Stay with me and you will understand it fully. Each night we will share stories, secrets, and timeless lessons that guide you toward wealth, wisdom, and a richer mindset. If you enjoy, these stories, a gentle like and subscribe will help you return each night to discover more hidden truths and quiet paths to success. Tonight we begin with a secret that almost no one tells you about wealth. Many dream of getting rich quickly. They chase shortcuts, lucky breaks, or hidden tricks. But true riches are quiet, subtle, and often overlooked. Tonight you will hear them, stories whispered across centuries from merchants, kings, and dreamers alike. Long ago in the markets of Babylon, there lived a merchant who understood something most others did not. While others rushed to buy, sell, gamble, or show off, he followed a simple rule. Save a portion of every coin he earned. No one noticed at first. His neighbors laughed. They spent freely chasing the thrill of the moment, while he quietly placed each coin aside. Years passed, seasons changed, and slowly the quiet seed of his wealth grew. When others had nothing, he could buy land, hire workers, and expand his trade. His fortune was not sudden. It was the result of patience, discipline, and a vision few could see. And here is the first secret whispered gently to you tonight. Wealth grows in silence, not in haste. The small choices you make consistently, saving, learning, investing your energy, wisely multiply over time, often unseen. Imagine planting a single seed. You water it, care for it, and leave it to grow. At first, nothing seems to happen, but with each day, tiny roots take hold. The stem grows slowly, leaves unfurl, and in time that single seed becomes a tree that bears fruit far beyond what you imagined. Your wealth works much the same way. Every mindful decision, every small habit repeated, builds a foundation that compounds quietly, often while you are focused on the day-to-day. Even kings and emperors understood this. A king fond of games and strategy once received a simple request from a traveler. Place 1 grain of rice on the first square of a chessboard, 2 on the second, 4 on the third, doubling each time until all 64 squares were filled. The king laughed. Such a small request granted at once. But as the servants began counting, it became clear that by the 40th square, the rice required entire fields to hold it. By the 64th, it was beyond measure. The king realized that small, consistent growth compounds into unimaginable wealth, and so should you see the habits, the small choices, and the quiet discipline of your daily life. Now let us turn to another hidden secret. Many speak of quick wealth as if it were a skill, a magic, or a trick. But the true shortcut almost no one tells you is in systems and habits, not luck. The way you manage your resources, your time, your learning, your relationships, these are the engines of fortune. The merchant who saved coins, the king who learned compounding through rice, the farmer who stored grain for future seasons, they understood the same principle. Slow, intentional, mindful growth beats any instant windfall. Even today, this secret applies. Consider a skill you learn. At first, it may seem small, even useless. But as you practice, refine, and apply it, it multiplies. It can become a source of income, influence, and opportunity that far exceeds any gamble or shortcut. Invest in your skills. Invest in knowledge. Invest in the relationships that matter. And let them grow quietly as you live your life. And here is a truth that many overlook. Money is energy. It moves. It flows. It grows when guided and shrinks when mismanaged. Those who understand this let it work for them rather than chasing it frantically. Your coins, your time, your skills all are energy. Direct it wisely and it multiplies silently. Now imagine a river flowing. Each small stream joins another, At first, the water seems minor, almost invisible. But as the streams converge, a powerful river forms, cutting valleys, nourishing lands, and bringing life far downstream. So it is with wealth. Small wise actions merge over time into opportunities, abundance, and freedom. And here is the final whisper for this first part of the night. Mindset is the hidden secret no one tells you. Riches do not appear for those who fear effort, who avoid learning, or who chase only shortcuts. They appear for those who see opportunity where others see risk, who see value where others see cost, who think long-term patiently and act consistently. Even as you listen, let these truths sink in. The merchant's coins, the king's rice, the rivers, streams, they all teach the same lesson. Discipline, patience, awareness, consistency. Tonight you begin a journey where wealth is not about chasing the loud, flashy shortcuts. It is about listening, observing, acting with purpose, planting seeds, letting them grow, watching compounding in motion. And remember, these are the secrets no one tells you. Not flashy headlines, not ads promising instant riches, not get-rich schemes. The quiet truths that endure, that work silently while you live, are the ones that create real wealth. As this story continues, imagine yourself walking alongside the merchants of old, feeling their patience, their discipline, their quiet confidence. Imagine the seeds you plant each day growing beneath your care. Imagine the river of effort and intention gathering into a stream so powerful it cannot be stopped. And let yourself feel the calm certainty that you are on a path that leads to abundance, slowly, quietly, inevitably. Even now, as the world outside grows quieter, let these secrets enter your mind. Let them form habits of thought, seeds of wealth, visions of opportunity. The real shortcut, the one no one tells you, is not a trick, but a way of living, a way of seeing, a way of acting. And as we continue tonight, remember, these whispers of wisdom are yours to hold, to apply, and to grow. They are timeless, subtle, and powerful, and tonight they begin with you. As you continue to listen, imagine the bustling streets of ancient cities where merchants carried their goods and ideas from town to town. Among them walked those who understood something others did not. They saw opportunity where others saw risk. They understood that patience and careful planning were worth more than gold won quickly. One such story comes from a small village at the edge of a vast desert. A farmer there had little land and fewer animals, but he observed the seasons carefully. He stored a portion of his harvest every year, not for immediate use, but for the next time the rains were late, while other villagers rushed to sell and spend. What they had, he built a quiet reserve that sustained him and his family for many years. His wealth was not coins alone, but security and peace of mind. This is the second secret no one tells you. True wealth is created in foresight. Those who anticipate the future and prepare quietly are always ahead of those chasing immediate gratification. Each small decision compounded over time can be the difference between struggle and freedom. Consider the merchants of old who traveled long distances. They did not merely carry goods, they carried knowledge. They learned which markets demanded certain items, which trades were reliable, and which investments multiplied over time. They understood that risk without preparation was loss, but risk with knowledge could yield abundance. And this principle applies to your life today. Every skill you learn, every habit you cultivate, every decision you make builds toward a larger fortune. It may seem invisible at first. Small steps are easy to ignore, but over months and years the accumulation becomes undeniable. The next secret no one tells you is the power of habits and systems. Wealth does not arrive by chance. It grows where routines and structures are applied consistently. A merchant may save a single coin each day, a scholar may read a page of knowledge, a worker may refine their craft. Alone, each action seems minor, but together they form a river that flows toward abundance. Imagine now a series of small streams winding through a valley. Each stream represents a habit or a choice. They may seem insignificant alone, but as they converge, the river gains strength. Eventually it nourishes entire lands. So too, your consistent actions feed your long-term wealth. Even in the modern world, this remains true. A person who invests their time and resources wisely develops skills that others overlook. They save not to deprive themselves, but to create freedom. They seek knowledge not for immediate gain, but to open doors in the future. They build multiple sources of income, not for vanity, but to strengthen their position quietly. And here is another secret whispered softly to you tonight. Compounding is not only about money. It is about knowledge, influence, and habits. The smallest effort repeated consistently multiplies into results that astonish those who seek only quick fixes. A single skill practiced daily grows into mastery. A single investment made with care grows quietly into abundance. Even your thoughts shape your fortune over time. Now consider money itself as a river of energy. When guided with wisdom, it flows into new ventures and multiplies. When neglected, it dissipates. Those who understand this principle direct their resources deliberately. They invest in education, in trade, in opportunities that align with their values. They do not chase schemes or illusions. They allow energy to work for them. And while you listen, imagine a young apprentice sitting by candlelight, learning from a master. He watches carefully and applies what he learns slowly over time. He does not rush. He repeats exercises every day. He asks questions and applies the answers. By the time others notice, he is far ahead. This is the lesson of systems and compounding. The next secret no one tells you is that fear often blocks wealth more than scarcity. Many see risk and panic. They hesitate and lose opportunities. Those who understand wealth see risk as a tool, to be managed, not a barrier to avoid. They take calculated steps and let time work with them. Patience multiplies effort far beyond speed or impulsive decisions. Let yourself imagine now a great library where every book contains the knowledge of centuries. Each day you read a page. Slowly you understand connections others miss. You gather wisdom that multiplies quietly like hidden gold. This is how knowledge and insight compound over time. And as you visualize this, remember another hidden secret. Your mindset shapes what you can achieve. Wealth is as much mental as it is material. A calm, confident mind sees paths others do not. It does not rush, it does not panic. It makes decisions carefully and acts consistently. And this mental discipline quietly grows your fortune over years. Now picture a tree planted in fertile soil. It starts small, but is nurtured daily. Sunlight, rain, and care help it grow steadily. Each branch represents an opportunity, each leaf a skill. Over time, the tree becomes vast. Its roots run deep, its branches spread wide. This tree is your wealth, your skills, and your knowledge multiplied through patience and care. And remember the secret no one tells you. Wealth hidden in plain sight is often not exciting. It does not flash or scream for attention. It grows quietly under the surface. Small, consistent actions lead to results that astonish those who sought only shortcuts. Discipline, patience, and wisdom are the keys that few understand fully. Even now as you listen, imagine yourself walking through the markets and streets of old cities. You see merchants saving coins and investing knowledge. You see farmers storing grain and planning seasons ahead. You see kings learning compounding through simple games and rituals. All teach the same lesson. Slow, consistent effort creates lasting wealth. Let this vision settle in your mind. Every action you take is like planting a seed. Every choice you make compounds over time. Every skill learned multiplies silently. And even when no one notices your efforts, your foundation grows stronger. The final secret for tonight is that wealth is not only about coins or assets. It is about freedom, stability, and confidence. It is about creating options for yourself and others. It is about peace of mind and the ability to act wisely in any circumstance. Those who understand this principle live in quiet abundance, while others chase illusions. As the night continues, you can imagine these lessons weaving into your life. The habits, the systems, the small consistent actions, the mindset that sees opportunity. These are the hidden truths that no one tells you. And tonight they are yours to hold, absorb, and apply. Even as the world around you quiets, these principles continue to work. Each choice, each act of learning, each careful investment multiplies over time. You are on a path that leads to growth, abundance, and freedom. Patience and consistency are your allies, discipline and foresight your tools, and with them wealth grows quietly around you. Let these secrets settle in your mind as you continue to listen. You are walking a path few notice, a path that leads not to illusions but to true abundance. Step by step, day by day, your efforts compound like rivers, streams, and seeds until your fortune grows silently and steadily. This is the path the quiet understand. This is the secret no one tells you. As you continue to listen, imagine a modern city bustling with people working in offices, walking through streets and pursuing their dreams. Among them are those who understand the quiet secrets of wealth. They do not chase every trend or quick shortcut. Instead, they build habits, systems, and skills that multiply over time. Even today, the principles are the same as in ancient times: saving consistently, investing wisely, and building multiple sources of income are the foundations. Consider a person who invests in their knowledge. Every book read, every lesson learned, every skill acquired is an investment that grows over time. Unlike a gamble or a shortcut, these efforts compound silently and create real opportunity. Another secret no one tells you is that time is your most powerful asset. Those who understand wealth use time deliberately. They plan their day carefully. They prioritize learning and action over distraction. Every hour invested in growth builds toward their long-term success. Small choices repeated day after day are far more valuable than sudden windfalls. Now think about investing in ways that align with your values. You do not need risky schemes or shortcuts. You can invest in businesses that create real value in the world. You can develop skills that allow you to earn consistently. You can save wisely and direct your resources where they multiply naturally. These actions build lasting wealth and peace of mind. Let us consider another principle. Diversification is not only about spreading money, it is about spreading effort. Learn multiple skills, explore different opportunities, build several streams of income. When one area slows, others continue to grow. This is the strategy that ensures stability, even when circumstances change. Even small steps matter. Imagine planting multiple seeds in different parts of a garden. Some grow faster than others. Some may need more care. But together, they create abundance far greater than one seed alone. This is how skills, knowledge, and effort compound in your life. And now another secret whispered softly. Wealth is not only what you hold, but how you think. Your mindset determines the choices you make and the actions you take. A person with a growth mindset sees opportunity where others see risk. They learn from mistakes. They focus on solutions. They act consistently, and over time their wealth multiplies quietly while others chase illusions. Imagine your mind as a workshop, each thought a tool, each habit a process. By organizing your thoughts, learning new skills, and refining your actions, you create a machine that produces results consistently. Small improvements every day lead to mastery and long-term success. Now let us explore patience. One of the greatest secrets no one tells you is that lasting wealth takes time. People often seek immediate results. They measure success in days or weeks. But true growth is measured in years. The tree that bears fruit did not sprout overnight. The merchant who saved slowly did not gain fortune in a day. Patience allows compounding to work fully. As you listen, allow yourself to absorb these principles. Imagine each action you take, each habit you cultivate as a seed in your own garden. Every effort compounds silently. Every choice matters. Over months and years, your life transforms quietly but powerfully. Another lesson for you is focus. Wealth is created when energy is directed intentionally. Those who spread themselves too thin achieve little. Those who focus consistently on areas that multiply value create significant results. Focus your time, your skills, and your resources on what truly matters and watch the growth unfold. And now consider gratitude. Those who recognize value in what they already have attract more. Gratitude trains the mind to notice opportunity and increases patience. It strengthens your habits and your decisions. The combination of gratitude, focus, and consistent action creates a quiet momentum that multiplies wealth in ways few understand. Imagine yourself each day practicing these principles. Saving wisely, investing in knowledge, building skills, focusing your energy, and being grateful. Each action may seem small, but over time it compounds silently. This is the real secret no one tells you. Now let us explore action. Ideas without action remain invisible. Those who implement consistently create results. The merchant of Babylon. The farmers, the kings, the modern professionals all applied their knowledge with action. They did not wait for luck. They did not rely on chance. They acted with discipline and patience and let their results compound. As you continue to picture this, let yourself imagine your own life. The small choices you make each day, the skills you learn, the knowledge you acquire, all contribute to building a foundation of wealth. Consistency, patience, focus, and wise action are your allies. Let them guide your decisions. Let them multiply quietly as you progress. And finally, let us consider reflection. Those who regularly review their actions and decisions improve continuously. Reflection allows you to correct mistakes, learn faster, and reinforce good habits. By reviewing your day, your choices, and your investments, you strengthen the system you are building. As this third part comes to a close, hold these truths in your mind. Wealth is not about luck, shortcuts, or flashy wins. It is about systems, habits, skills, focus, patience, gratitude, and deliberate action. It compounds quietly over time and rewards those who understand its principles. Even as the night grows deeper, these ideas continue to work. Every decision you make, every habit you practice, every skill you learn adds to the foundation. The secrets no one tells you are simple but powerful. They are timeless and accessible to anyone who applies them consistently. Remember, your journey has just begun. The lessons from ancient merchants, farmers, and kings continue in the modern world. Apply them patiently, consistently, and wisely. Over time, your efforts will multiply and create the wealth and freedom you seek. As we continue tonight, imagine a modern office, a quiet home, and people working diligently. Among them are those who have learned the hidden secrets of wealth. They do not chase shortcuts or flashy trends. Instead, they build habits, systems, and skills that grow over time. They invest their energy, their knowledge, and their resources wisely. One of the greatest secrets no one tells you is that investing is not about quick wins. It is about understanding value, patience, and long-term growth. Consider a person who learns a new skill. Each day they practice a little, study a little, and apply a little. At first, progress is slow. Results may seem invisible, but over months and years the skill becomes mastery. It becomes a source of income, opportunity, and influence. This is how investment works in life. Not only with money, but with knowledge, relationships, and habits. Every small effort compounds quietly. Every smart choice multiplies over time. Those who understand this principle grow wealth steadily and reliably. while others chase illusions. Imagine a young entrepreneur saving a portion of every earning. Each small contribution is planted like a seed. With care, research, and consistency, the seeds grow into projects, businesses, or skills that generate income silently. The power is not in luck or hype, but in small, consistent actions repeated over time. Another secret no one tells you is the importance of multiple streams of income. The wise do not rely on one source. They diversify. They develop skills, projects, and opportunities that grow independently. When one slows, another continues to thrive. This strategy provides stability, freedom, and resilience. Even small steps make a difference. Imagine planting multiple trees in different parts of a garden. Some grow faster, some slower. Some require more attention, others less. But together they create abundance. This is how wealth works. Knowledge, effort, and investments combined multiply silently over time. Now let us explore mindset. Wealth is not only about resources, but how you think. Those who succeed think long-term, plan carefully, and act consistently. They see opportunities where others see risk. They learn from mistakes instead of being discouraged. They focus on solutions instead of problems. And slowly, over time, their actions compound into wealth. Let us imagine a library filled with books representing knowledge, each lesson a brick in the foundation of success. Every day you read, learn, and apply a new principle. At first, the progress may seem slow, but as you continue, connections become clear. Insights multiply, opportunities appear. This is the unseen power of consistent learning. And here is a secret, whispered softly. Patience and consistency are your greatest allies. Many chase instant results. Few understand that time is the key. The tree that bears fruit, the river that nourishes lands, the merchant who grows wealth slowly, all rely on patience. Consistent effort compounds quietly into results that astonish those who sought only shortcuts. Now imagine a quiet evening. You are reflecting on your day, your choices, and your actions. Every small decision builds the foundation of your future. Every skill learned adds value that compounds over time. Every thoughtful action creates energy that grows quietly. This is the hidden truth that almost no one sees. Another secret is focus. Energy directed intentionally multiplies. Those who spread themselves too thin achieve little. Those who focus on the few things that create value see enormous results. Focus your time, your energy, and your resources on what truly matters, and watch your foundation grow silently. Gratitude is another hidden principle. Those who appreciate what they have attract more. Gratitude sharpens the mind, strengthens habits, and increases awareness of opportunity. The combination of gratitude, focus, consistency, and patience creates momentum. It multiplies wealth quietly, steadily, and effectively. Imagine now a young student learning a craft. Each day they practice, review, and refine their skill. The effort seems small, but over time becomes mastery. Others may notice only the result, not the daily dedication. Yet this is the real secret. Growth is almost always invisible at first. Let us also consider reflection. Those who regularly review their choices improve consistently. Reflection allows you to correct mistakes, reinforce good habits, and strengthen systems. Every evening, taking time to consider your actions compounds your understanding, skills, and results. And here is another secret no one tells you. Real wealth is not only about what you hold, but about freedom and peace of mind. Those who understand this principle create security, stability, and the ability to act wisely. They build options for themselves and others. They control their time and energy. And all of this multiplies silently over time. Now imagine a river flowing steadily through a landscape. Each small stream represents your efforts, choices, and knowledge. Alone, each stream may seem minor. Together they create a force that shapes valleys, nourishes lands, and brings life. Your consistent actions work the same way. Each small step contributes to a quiet, unstoppable growth. Even as you continue to listen, the lessons settle in your mind. Small, consistent actions. Learning, patience, gratitude, focus, and reflection multiply quietly. They create unseen momentum that carries you toward wealth, stability, and freedom. These are the secrets no one tells you. As the night progresses, let yourself visualize the life you are building. Every day a small step, every choice an investment, every skill a seed. Over time they multiply silently. The foundation you are creating now will support your dreams and opportunities in the future. And now let us speak of action. Knowledge and plans without action remain invisible. Those who apply consistently create results. The merchants of old, the farmers, the kings, and the modern entrepreneurs all applied their knowledge with action. They did not wait for luck. They acted deliberately with patience and let their results grow quietly. Imagine yourself walking through this process. Each small effort compounds. Each careful decision multiplies. You are building a foundation that others overlook. This is the real shortcut. This is the secret no one tells you. Finally, as you reflect on these lessons, consider that wealth is a combination of many factors. Knowledge, skills, patience, consistent action, focus, gratitude, and reflection all work together. Small actions repeated over time create results that are far beyond what quick schemes promise. Even now, as the night deepens, let these principles settle in your mind. They will guide your decisions, shape your habits, and multiply quietly as you move forward. The path to wealth is not flashy, it is silent, it is steady, it is consistent, and tonight these whispers of wisdom are yours to hold and apply. As the evening grows quieter, imagine yourself in a space where your thoughts settle, and your mind begins to open to new understanding. Wealth is not only what you earn or hold, but also how you perceive opportunity and act wisely. The secrets no one tells you are simple, yet powerful. They are patience, consistency, focus, and deliberate action. They work silently, but create lasting results. Consider the small steps you take every day. Each choice you make, each habit you cultivate, and each skill you learn contributes to your foundation. At first it may seem invisible. You may not notice the change, but over time these small actions compound quietly into outcomes far beyond what you imagined. The merchant who saved quietly, the farmer who stored grain, the kings who learned. Through patience, all understood this. Even in the modern world, this principle remains the same. Investing in knowledge, skills, and opportunities builds a foundation that grows silently. Every effort you make today becomes a seed for the future. Every habit repeated consistently strengthens your ability to achieve, to create, and to multiply your resources in ways that shortcuts cannot. Now imagine a river flowing steadily. Each stream represents your actions, your learning, your decisions, and your patience. Alone, each stream may seem minor. Together, they create a powerful current that shapes valleys, nourishes lands, and brings life to everything around it. Your small efforts work the same way. Compounded over time, they create wealth, stability, and freedom beyond what you see today. And here is another secret no one tells you. Mindset shapes the path as much as action. Those who succeed do not simply follow trends or seek shortcuts. They see opportunity where others see risk. They maintain calm in uncertainty, learn from mistakes, and focus on long-term gains. They build confidence, wisdom, and clarity. These qualities multiply silently, guiding choices that create real results. Think of your mind as a garden. Each thought is a seed. The habits you practice, the skills you learn, and the decisions you make are the sunlight, water, and care that allow the seeds to grow. Over time, your garden flourishes. Flowers bloom, fruit grows, and shade provides comfort. This garden is your wealth, your freedom, and your success. Now imagine yourself taking consistent action every day. You save wisely, invest in knowledge, develop skills, and focus on the things that create value. Each action compounds. Each choice builds silently. Even when no one sees it, your foundation grows stronger, preparing you for opportunities that may come years from now. Another secret no one tells you is gratitude. Appreciating what you already have attracts more. Gratitude trains the mind to notice opportunities, strengthens patience, and enhances the value of your efforts. It allows small actions to compound more effectively and increases the clarity of your decisions. The combination of focus, patience, consistent action, and gratitude creates momentum that cannot be stopped. Now consider reflection. Those who regularly review their choices improve steadily. They learn from mistakes and reinforce successful habits. Each evening, taking a moment to reflect strengthens your systems and ensures your efforts compound intelligently. Reflection is a silent multiplier that few understand, but it shapes lasting results. And let us not forget the power of time. Time is your most valuable asset. Every hour invested wisely compounds quietly. Every small step taken consistently grows into lasting wealth and opportunity. Quick wins may excite the mind temporarily, but long-term effort brings freedom, stability, and mastery. Patience is the ally that allows compounding to reveal its full power. Imagine now a path you walk daily. Along the path, you plant seeds of knowledge, habits, and skill. Each seed grows quietly, unseen by others. Some seeds bloom faster, some slower. But over time, your path becomes a lush forest, abundant with opportunity, wealth, and wisdom. You walk through it steadily, each step reinforcing the previous. Even as the world outside is noisy, your inner work compounds silently. The secrets no one tells you continue to operate quietly in the background. Focus, patience, gratitude, reflection, action, and mindset all work together. They multiply, strengthen, and grow. And all of this happens even as you rest, think, or act. And now imagine the future. A version of yourself who has applied these principles consistently. Your skills are refined, your knowledge deep, and your foundation strong. Opportunities are visible, and your decisions are guided by wisdom. You are calm, confident, and deliberate. This is the power of compounding applied not only to money, but to life, influence, and freedom. Let us return to action. Knowledge alone is not enough. Skills alone are not enough. Action compounds results. Every step taken deliberately reinforces the path. The merchants of old, the farmers, the kings, and modern achievers all applied this principle. They acted consistently, guided by patience and understanding, allowing compounding to work quietly. Even as you visualize this, let the principle sink in. Your choices today, repeated daily, multiplied over months and years, will create a foundation stronger than luck, hype, or shortcuts could ever provide. Wealth, freedom, and success grow silently but powerfully when guided by wisdom. And now let us embrace a series of affirmations to strengthen the mindset that creates lasting results. You can repeat them silently or aloud, letting them embed in your subconscious. Money flows to those who respect it. Patience and consistency are my greatest allies. Every action I take compounds, quietly and powerfully. My knowledge, skills, and habits multiply over time. I see opportunity where others see risk. I invest my energy and resources wisely. Gratitude strengthens my actions and choices. My focus creates stability and freedom. I act deliberately and consistently every day. I build lasting wealth that grows silently over time. Let these affirmations settle in your mind. Each word is a seed, each thought a step toward quiet abundance. Even as you relax, they continue to work. Each principle, each habit, and each affirmation compounds silently, guiding you toward wealth, freedom, and clarity. Finally, as the evening deepens, let yourself imagine a life guided by these secrets. Every small action, every thoughtful choice, every moment of learning adds to your foundation. Over months and years, these silent efforts multiply into results far beyond what you imagined. This is the power of wealth no one tells you about. This story comes to a gentle close. Remember, the path to lasting wealth is not flashy. It does not promise instant results or shortcuts. It is quiet, consistent, patient, and deliberate. The habits, mindset, and actions you cultivate now will grow silently, steadily, and powerfully. And as you rest, carry these truths with you. Every seed planted today compounds over time. Every lesson learned strengthens your foundation. Every small effort grows into abundance. The secrets no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless. Tonight, let your mind absorb these principles. Let patience, focus, gratitude, reflection, and consistent action guide your decisions and shape your future. Even as you close your eyes, the seeds of wealth, knowledge, and freedom you have planted continue to grow quietly, invisibly, and inevitably. The path to success is not always visible, but it is steady and reliable. The secrets you have heard tonight are yours to apply, to nurture, and to watch compound silently. Your journey continues, guided by wisdom, patience, and deliberate action. And as the night fully settles, let yourself rest in the knowledge that wealth grows quietly. Let the affirmations linger in your mind. Let your thoughts embrace consistency, focus, and purpose. And know that even in stillness, your efforts multiply, your mind grows wiser, and your future becomes brighter. The night is quiet and calm. The principles of wealth and success continue to flow naturally, connecting everything that has been learned. Patience, consistency, focus, gratitude, reflection, and deliberate action are not separate ideas. They are parts of one living system. Each principle supports the others. Together they create a foundation that grows silently but powerfully over time. Small efforts repeated daily accumulate into something far greater than momentary gains. Saving consistently, learning steadily, developing skills, and making careful decisions multiply quietly. Results appear gradually, but their impact is profound. True wealth is not immediate. It is built through steady, thoughtful, and consistent actions. Time itself becomes a powerful ally. Actions taken today compound tomorrow. Habits established now multiply into outcomes years from now. Every learned skill adds value. Every decision made with care strengthens the foundation. Quick shortcuts and flashy schemes cannot compete with steady compounding effort over time. Consistency is essential. Repeating small deliberate actions every day ensures that progress does not stall. Each step, though seemingly minor, adds to a larger whole. Knowledge, skill, and effort reinforce one another. The results are greater than the sum of their parts. Focus directs energy to where it matters most. Divided attention weakens outcomes. Concentrating on high-value actions ensures that resources, time, and energy grow in meaningful ways. Multitasking often produces little, but focused, deliberate effort multiplies results quietly and effectively. Gratitude enhances every action. Recognizing the value in what is already achieved strengthens patience and awareness. Gratitude reinforces the effectiveness of choices and builds resilience against challenges. It creates clarity in decisions, allowing action to compound naturally. Reflection magnifies growth. Reviewing choices, habits, and actions allows improvement and adaptation. Mistakes are corrected and lessons are reinforced. Reflection transforms ordinary effort into intelligent, deliberate progress. It ensures that every action contributes meaningfully to long-term success. Patience is not passive. It is an active commitment to long-term growth. Rapid gains often fade, but slow, steady progress builds enduring strength. Wealth, freedom, and security are outcomes of patience combined with consistent, focused action. Every small effort matters. Daily habits, learning, skill development, saving, and careful investment accumulate over time. These actions create an invisible momentum that eventually produces visible results. The foundation built silently supports future growth and opportunity. Investing wisely, even in small ways, creates compounding effects. Knowledge, skills, and careful financial decisions generate returns far beyond initial effort. Diversifying effort, skill sets, and resources strengthen stability and resilience. Multiple sources of income, whether from skill, investment, or opportunity, build redundancy that ensures continued growth. Mindset remains central. Beliefs, perspective, and approach influence outcomes more than any single action. Focused, disciplined, and positive thinking guides decisions, reinforcing habits that lead to consistent growth. Mindset is the framework that ensures effort compounds in the right direction. Action is the bridge between knowledge and result. Ideas and plans without execution produce nothing. Repeated, deliberate action transforms understanding into progress. Every learned principle, every developed skill, and every careful choice grows stronger through consistent application. Consistency, focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset are intertwined. They form a system where each element amplifies the others. Together, they produce results that accumulate quietly but inevitably. The effects are often invisible at first, but become undeniable over time. Wealth and success are built slowly, steadily, and reliably. Shortcuts may tempt, but they rarely produce lasting results. The principles that govern growth operate invisibly, compounding quietly, and producing outcomes that appear almost effortless to those who see them only from the outside. The knowledge acquired through effort, practice, and reflection multiplies silently. Skills learned today will produce results tomorrow. Small, consistent investments of time, energy, and resources grow into lasting advantages. The foundation created now supports all future opportunities. Focus ensures that energy is applied effectively. Scattered effort produces little. Concentrated action amplifies results. Time, attention, and effort combined with patience produce a compounding effect that generates growth and stability. Gratitude continues to strengthen every principle. Recognizing progress, appreciating learning, and valuing effort enhances patience and insight. Gratitude transforms ordinary actions into powerful forces that amplify results. Reflection ensures progress continues intelligently. Mistakes are corrected, successful habits reinforced, and strategies refined. Each moment of reflection multiplies the effectiveness of effort. Decisions become sharper, and outcomes improve steadily. Patience allows compounding to take full effect. Rapid results are fleeting, but slow, steady growth produces lasting outcomes. Wealth, stability, and freedom are the result of consistent, patient, and deliberate effort over time. Every small action compounds. Habits, learning, and thoughtful decisions accumulate into a foundation of wealth and freedom. Even when progress seems invisible, the underlying growth is steady and powerful. Investments in knowledge, skills, and resources grow quietly. Small, consistent contributions accumulate, producing results far beyond what momentary effort could achieve. Diversification strengthens resilience. Multiple streams of effort and skill ensure that growth continues even when individual actions face challenges. Mindset guides growth. A focused, disciplined, and positive approach ensures that effort compounds effectively. Beliefs, perspective, and habits reinforce one another, producing lasting results. The mental framework shapes choices and actions, determining the path of progress. Action is essential. Knowledge and plans without application produce nothing. Consistent execution transforms learning into results. Every principle, skill, and decision gains strength through repeated, deliberate action. The system of consistency, focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset produces invisible but powerful growth. Small actions accumulate. Habits multiply. Knowledge compounds. Decisions reinforce progress. Results build steadily, producing outcomes that appear effortless to observers. Wealth and success emerge over time. Shortcuts rarely produce lasting results. The underlying principles of growth operate silently, producing compounding effects that shape opportunities, stability, and freedom. Learning, practice, and reflection amplify growth. Each skill developed, each lesson applied, each thoughtful action compounds quietly, producing results that accumulate steadily. The foundation created supports all future opportunities and growth. Focus ensures energy is applied where it matters most. Concentration amplifies results, while scattered effort produces little. Time, attention, and action combined with patience create a compounding effect that strengthens growth and stability. Gratitude enhances effectiveness. Recognizing progress and valuing effort strengthens habits, patience, and insight. Ordinary actions transform into powerful drivers of progress and growth. Reflection magnifies results. Mistakes are corrected, strategies refined, and successful habits reinforced. Each moment of reflection compounds the value of effort, ensuring continued growth and improvement. Patience allows the power of compounding to take full effect. Quick gains may excite but fade. Slow, steady progress produces lasting wealth, freedom, and stability. Every small action contributes. Habits, learning, and careful choices accumulate into a foundation of wealth and stability. Even when progress appears invisible, underlying growth continues steadily. Investing wisely, diversifying effort, and maintaining focus ensures continued growth. Small, consistent actions produce compounding effects that generate results far beyond initial effort. Mindset shapes outcomes. Discipline, focus, and a positive perspective reinforce habits and decisions, ensuring compounding produces meaningful growth. Action bridges knowledge and result. Consistent execution transforms understanding into achievement. Every applied principle, every learned skill, and every careful choice compounds quietly. The system of consistency, focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset produces growth that is powerful and invisible. Each element amplifies the others. The effects accumulate over time, producing results that seem effortless from the outside. Wealth and success are built steadily and reliably. Shortcuts may tempt but rarely deliver lasting outcomes. Principles operate quietly, compounding over time, creating stability, freedom, and growth. The final lesson is that all the secrets no one tells you. Small, consistent effort, patience, focus, deliberate action, reflection, gratitude, and mindset work together to produce compounding results. Every habit, skill, and choice multiplies quietly, shaping a future of stability, freedom, and wealth. As the night draws to a close, the principles settle into a rhythm, guiding actions, habits, and thoughts. Even in stillness, growth continues. Knowledge compounds, skills multiply, and deliberate choices reinforce themselves. The foundation created through consistent effort strengthens every aspect of future life. The journey toward wealth, freedom, and success is quiet, steady, and Deliberate. Each principle compounds with the others. The power lies in persistence, intelligent action, and patience. Even when unseen, the results grow stronger over time. Affirmations to carry through the night. Consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate. Action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. The secrets no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless. Consistent, deliberate action ensures that every small choice accumulates into a larger, unstoppable force over time. Knowledge gained is like a seed that compounds, not just financially, but in capability, confidence, and opportunity. Skills developed through patient practice become assets that multiply, often in ways invisible to observers, yet powerful in shaping the trajectory of life. Multiple streams of income or sources of value are not merely financial. They include skills, networks, and insights that compound similarly. Understanding this principle is one of the secrets no one tells you. Each small, consistent effort builds momentum, shaping decisions and reinforcing habits that produce results silently, reliably, and exponentially. The power of compounding is not limited to money. Learning a language, mastering a craft, building a skill, or improving relationships are all forms of investment. Each day of deliberate effort may seem minor, yet over weeks and months the accumulated results are transformative. The habits that are reinforced, the knowledge that is applied, and the actions that are repeated steadily produce a foundation that grows beyond the immediate and obvious. Awareness of opportunity, skill in execution, and patience in application combine to create results that often surprise those who only seek shortcuts. Discipline is another hidden secret. Those who achieve lasting success understand that consistency in small actions matters more than occasional bursts of energy. The person who saves a small percentage of earnings every month, studies a new topic regularly, or practices a skill daily gains advantages that cannot be rushed. Over time, the compounded effect of these small, steady actions far exceeds that of sporadic, intense effort. The key is repetition, patience, and deliberate focus on activities that generate lasting value. Focusing energy on high-impact actions is essential. Scattered attention weakens results, while concentrated effort multiplies them. Time, energy, and attention are finite resources, and directing them deliberately toward learning, skill building, or value creation ensures that compounding operates efficiently. The synergy between focus and consistency is a secret rarely spoken of, yet it underpins the foundation of enduring wealth and success. Gratitude is subtle but powerful. Recognizing progress and appreciating current achievements enhances patience, insight, and decision-making. Grateful reflection strengthens habits and increases awareness of opportunity. People who cultivate this quietly compound their advantage, seeing possibilities where others see obstacles. This mindset transforms ordinary action into a powerful compounding force, reinforcing deliberate efforts in every domain of life. Reflection magnifies growth. Reviewing past choices allows refinement of methods, correction of mistakes, and reinforcement of successful patterns. This daily practice, often overlooked, produces exponential effects over time. Every evening of considered reflection reinforces the compounding of knowledge, skill, and action, producing results that emerge naturally, silently, and consistently. Mistakes are transformed into lessons, and successes are embedded deeply into one's system of growth. The interplay of these principles, patience, consistency, focus, gratitude, reflection, and deliberate action, produces results that appear effortless, yet are the product of continuous, unseen effort. Shortcuts may tempt, but they rarely produce enduring outcomes. Real growth operates quietly, compounding relentlessly, producing wealth, stability, and freedom over time. Even in modern life, these ancient principles remain valid. Financial investments that follow disciplined, patient strategies compound over months and years. Skills cultivated steadily produce opportunities and income that grow independently of luck. Knowledge applied consistently generates advantages that few recognize but all benefit from. Multiple streams of income or value create redundancy, security, and the freedom to act deliberately. Those who understand this system multiply results silently, steadily, and effectively. Understanding. Opportunity requires perspective. Those who recognize trends, gaps, and needs act decisively while others hesitate. The combination of awareness, skill, and patience creates a compounding effect that produces results far beyond initial effort. The secret no one tells you is that observing, learning, and acting consistently builds wealth, influence, and freedom far more reliably than chasing fleeting trends or shortcuts. Every deliberate habit adds to the foundation. Saving, learning, practicing skills, building networks, and investing knowledge compound naturally over time. The rhythm of steady action produces stability that accelerates growth. Compounding occurs in layers: financial, skill-based, social, and intellectual. When applied together, the results multiply quietly, creating advantages that are both sustainable and expansive. Focus strengthens this effect. Directing energy toward meaningful activities ensures that every action produces maximal impact. Scattered effort diminishes returns, but disciplined concentration compounds results across domains simultaneously. Awareness, attention, and deliberate application become powerful multipliers that few recognize, yet they underpin long-term success and wealth accumulation. Affirmations can reinforce these patterns. Repeating truths about effort, growth, and patience strengthens the subconscious alignment with principles of compounding. Consistency, focus, and deliberate action become internalized. Mindset aligns with strategy, ensuring that knowledge and skill are applied effectively. Over time, these internalized affirmations influence decisions, habits, and outcomes in ways that are subtle but profound. Even the smallest actions accumulate into visible results. Saving a small amount, practicing a skill for a short period, or learning a new concept contributes to a larger system. Over time, these tiny, consistent efforts multiply, producing results that often exceed expectations. The quiet compounding of effort is far more powerful than any flashy shortcut or temporary trend. Patience allows time for compounding to reveal its full power. Quick results may excite temporarily, but they fade. Steady, deliberate, and consistent effort produces lasting outcomes. Wealth, skill, knowledge, and opportunity accumulate silently, yet their impact is undeniable. This is one of the most valuable secrets that few ever understand. The combination of deliberate action, reflection, focus, gratitude, patience, consistency, and mindset produces exponential growth. Applied consistently, these principles transform effort into results, learning into opportunity, and small actions into foundations for stability and freedom. The system multiplies results quietly, reliably, and predictably. Investments in knowledge, skill, and deliberate effort compound similarly to financial investments. Learning a new concept, practicing a trade, or building a network of trusted relationships accumulates into advantages that produce returns far beyond the initial effort. Diversification across skills, relationships, and opportunities enhances stability and accelerates growth. Mindset determines how all other factors interact. Discipline, focus, positivity, and strategic thinking guide the application of effort. Decisions are made with clarity and purpose. Habits reinforce values. Actions compound. Results appear over time, not instantly, yet they become undeniable. Even ordinary actions, when repeated, create extraordinary outcomes. The person who consistently saves, invests in learning, builds relationships, and applies skill steadily develops a compounding advantage. Small invisible actions accumulate into stability, wealth, freedom, and influence over years. Affirmations strengthen alignment with these principles. Repeating quietly. Consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. The secrets no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless. These principles are not theoretical. They apply in practical, modern contexts. Saving and investing wisely, developing skills, building networks, and applying knowledge consistently produces compounding effects in wealth, opportunity, and influence. Each small action multiplies the impact of others, creating a system of growth that few recognize but everyone benefits from. Time is the ultimate multiplier. Patience allows compounding to reach its full potential. Actions repeated consistently over weeks, months, and years accumulate into results far greater than short-term effort. Knowledge, skill, and deliberate action accumulate silently, shaping the trajectory of life and opportunity. Focus ensures that energy is applied where it matters most, enhancing the impact of every action. Gratitude strengthens perception, reinforces discipline, and amplifies the effect of habits. Reflection magnifies growth, allowing mistakes to be corrected and successes reinforced. Deliberate action bridges intention and outcome, transforming knowledge into results. Mindset aligns the entire system, ensuring that all principles compound effectively. Each principle reinforces the other, creating a web of silent compounding that few notice but everyone benefits from. Learning consistently, practicing skills daily, and applying knowledge deliberately form the foundation of real wealth and freedom. Habits, no matter how small, become powerful over time. Each decision, every action, and every thought contributes to growth in ways that cannot be rushed. Patience allows these efforts to mature, producing results that often seem miraculous, but are simply the outcome of consistent, deliberate work. Discipline ensures that repeated actions remain aligned with goals, even when motivation wanes or distractions appear. Focus amplifies energy, ensuring that every effort produces maximum impact. Gratitude transforms perception, enhancing patience, insight, and resilience, while reflection turns mistakes into lessons and successes into reinforced patterns. Small steps accumulate, building momentum that carries through challenges, delays, and uncertainties. This is the hidden mechanism of compounding success. Financial growth, when approached thoughtfully, mirrors these same principles. Saving consistently, even modest amounts, builds a base that multiplies over time. Investments in knowledge, skills, or ventures compound silently, producing returns far beyond initial effort. Multiple streams of income, when built gradually, reinforce stability and provide flexibility to seize opportunities. Diversification spreads risk while maintaining steady growth. Each careful choice strengthens the foundation, creating a system where compounding operates naturally and powerfully. Knowledge and skill act as currency in this system, producing returns that extend far beyond monetary measures. Time remains the ultimate ally. Repeated, consistent actions over months and years produce results that cannot be replicated by shortcuts. The person who cultivates habits, learns continuously, invests wisely, and applies knowledge steadily builds a foundation for freedom, opportunity, and influence. Quick wins may excite, but they fade. Slow, deliberate, and patient growth endures. The compounding of skills, habits, decisions, and knowledge creates an invisible momentum that eventually manifests as visible success. Consistency. Focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset form a self-reinforcing system. Each element strengthens the others. The repeated application of these principles compounds over time, producing results that far exceed what could be achieved through sporadic effort. This is the secret no one tells you. True wealth is built quietly, patiently, and deliberately, through actions that accumulate invisibly but powerfully. Skills developed over time become assets that generate opportunities and freedom. Knowledge, applied consistently, produces insight, judgment, and capability that multiplies outcomes. Relationships nurtured steadily provide support, collaboration, and influence that expand reach. Every small deliberate action contributes to a larger system of growth that compounds continuously. The effects may remain unseen for a period, yet the cumulative impact is inevitable. This invisible foundation shapes the trajectory of life, creating advantages that persist and expand over time. The mindset behind these principles is as important as the actions themselves. Discipline ensures repeated action, even when motivation is low. Patience allows compounding to operate fully. Focus directs energy effectively, maximizing the impact of each effort. Gratitude reinforces perception and decision-making. Reflection magnifies learning and refines execution. Deliberate action bridges intention and result. Together, these qualities form a system that produces silent, unstoppable growth. The power lies in persistence, intelligent application, and understanding the compounding nature of effort, skill, and knowledge. Even minor habits, when applied consistently, yield disproportionate results. Saving a fraction of income, learning a new skill incrementally, practicing consistently, or investing time wisely builds a foundation that compounds silently. These small actions, repeated daily, strengthen the system and generate outcomes that accumulate faster than sporadic bursts of effort. Over time, the combined effect of consistent practice, disciplined action, and intelligent focus produces a trajectory of success that is reliable, measurable, and sustainable. Gratitude and reflection amplify the effectiveness of deliberate action. Recognizing progress, appreciating achievements, and reviewing decisions provide insight and clarity. Mistakes are converted into lessons, successes are reinforced, and habits are refined. This continuous feedback loop enhances every effort, ensuring that compounding operates efficiently and effectively. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to growth when integrated into this system. Investing in knowledge and skills compounds in ways similar to financial investments. Each hour spent learning, each skill mastered, and each relationship nurtured produces returns over time. Diversifying effort across areas of value, skills, networks, and personal development creates resilience and accelerates growth. The key individual who consistently applies this approach builds a powerful foundation that supports lasting success and freedom. Focus remains a critical multiplier. Energy directed toward high-value actions ensures that effort produces maximal results. Distraction dilutes outcomes, while concentrated, deliberate effort magnifies impact. Patience allows results to mature, giving time for compounding to operate fully. The combination of focus, patience, and consistency produces results far beyond what sporadic or haphazard effort can achieve. Affirmations reinforce these principles, embedding them into mindset and guiding behavior subconsciously. Repeating quietly. Consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. The secrets no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless. Even in modern life, these principles remain universal. Financial strategy, skill building, relationship cultivation, and personal development all follow the same compounding pattern. Each effort multiplies silently, producing outcomes over time that far exceed initial input. Diversifying across knowledge, skills, and opportunity enhances stability and accelerates growth. Time and patience allow compounding to manifest fully, producing results that are both powerful and enduring. Every choice, habit, and action contributes to a larger system of growth. Each day of consistent effort strengthens the foundation, preparing for opportunities and challenges that arise. Over months and years, the accumulation of small, deliberate steps produces results that seem extraordinary, yet are simply the outcome of persistent, focused, and intelligent action. The quiet compounding of effort, skill, knowledge, and reflection is the ultimate mechanism of success. Every principle practiced consistently reinforces the others. Small actions repeated daily multiply into profound outcomes. Saving steadily, learning continuously, practicing skills deliberately, and making thoughtful decisions compound naturally over time. The foundation built through these habits strengthens every future choice. Knowledge and skills become assets that generate opportunities independently of luck or shortcuts. Networks cultivated patiently provide support, collaboration, and influence that multiply quietly. This system, invisible at first, produces results that become undeniable over time. The person who understands this acts deliberately, applies knowledge consistently, and allows patience to guide growth. Discipline transforms intention into action. Habits repeated daily form structures that support freedom and opportunity. Motivation may fluctuate, but discipline ensures that progress continues. Focus multiplies effort, directing energy where it matters most. Reflection improves decision-making and strengthens learning, while gratitude enhances patience and perspective. Each principle interacts with the others, producing compounding effects that accelerate growth and stabilize results. Over time, the combined impact is far greater than any isolated effort or momentary burst of activity. Compounding applies not only to finances, but also to skills, knowledge, and relationships. Mastering a craft incrementally, studying consistently, and investing time wisely in meaningful connections produce results that grow silently but powerfully. Multiple streams of skill and influence provide resilience and opportunity. Small, consistent investments in personal growth create advantages that cannot be rushed. Even minor actions, when aligned with purpose and repeated consistently, contribute to long-term success and freedom. Time is the ultimate multiplier. Repeated, patient, and deliberate actions accumulate exponentially. Quick results may appear attractive, but fade quickly. Steady growth, guided by principles and reinforced by consistency, produces outcomes that endure. Knowledge, skill, habits, and thoughtful choices accumulate quietly, yet the results eventually manifest in wealth, freedom, and stability. Consistency, focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset form an integrated system. Each element strengthens the others. Applied consistently, they produce results that seem effortless to observers, yet are the outcome of continuous, intelligent effort. This is the essence of the secrets no one tells you. True wealth and success grow silently, steadily and predictably through deliberate, repeated action over time. Skills developed gradually compound, like financial investments. Knowledge applied consistently produces insight, judgment, and capability that multiplies outcomes. Relationships nurtured patiently provide support and influence that extend opportunities. Every small action contributes to a larger, interconnected system of growth that accumulates quietly. Even when results are not immediately visible, the long-term impact is inevitable. The invisible foundation created shapes the trajectory of life, producing advantages that persist and expand. The mindset underpinning these principles is essential. Discipline ensures repeated effort, even when motivation wanes. Patience allows compounding to reach full potential. Focus directs energy efficiently. Gratitude reinforces perception and decision-making. Reflection magnifies learning and strengthens habits. Deliberate action transforms intention into tangible outcomes. Together, these qualities create a system of quiet, unstoppable growth that compounds steadily over time. Even small, consistent actions produce extraordinary results. Saving regularly, practicing skills incrementally, learning continuously, and making thoughtful decisions create a foundation that compounds silently. Over time, the accumulated effect produces outcomes far beyond what shortcuts or sporadic effort can achieve. Each habit, repeated daily, strengthens the system and accelerates results. Affirmations embed these principles into mindset and behavior, repeating quietly. Consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. The secrets no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless. Even in modern life, these principles apply universally. Financial planning, skill building, relationship cultivation, and personal development all follow the same compounding pattern. Small, consistent actions accumulate, producing results that far exceed initial effort. Diversification across skills, knowledge, and opportunity enhances stability and accelerates growth. Time and patience allow compounding to operate fully, producing outcomes that are both powerful and lasting. Every choice, habit, and action contributes to a larger system of growth. Daily, consistent effort strengthens the foundation, preparing for opportunities and challenges. Over months and years, the accumulation of deliberate, repeated steps produces results that appear extraordinary, but are simply the outcome of persistent, focused, and intelligent effort. The quiet compounding of effort, skill, knowledge, and reflection is the ultimate mechanism of success. The journey of building wealth, developing skills, and cultivating a mindset of success is not defined by sudden, flashy gains. It is shaped by patience, consistency, focus, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and a mindset aligned with growth. Every small step, no matter how minor it may seem, contributes to a system of compounding progress. The knowledge acquired today strengthens decisions tomorrow. The skills practiced steadily generate opportunities that multiply silently over time. Habits formed consistently reinforce every future action. Even small deliberate choices accumulate into profound outcomes, quietly shaping a life of stability, freedom, and abundance. Discipline ensures that effort continues even when motivation fades. Focus directs energy toward the most impactful actions, while reflection turns mistakes into lessons and successes into reinforced patterns. Gratitude enhances perspective, deepens patience, and amplifies the results of deliberate action. Each principle reinforces the others, creating a self-sustaining system where growth compounds invisibly, producing results that eventually become undeniable. Financial growth mirrors these same principles. Saving steadily, investing knowledge and skills, and building multiple streams of value compound over time. Diversification reduces risk while strengthening stability. Every thoughtful, consistent decision contributes to a foundation that grows, silently but powerfully. Quick wins may excite momentarily, but they rarely produce lasting results. The secret no one tells you is that the quiet, consistent application of simple principles ultimately surpasses any shortcut. Real wealth and success are built through patience, persistence, and intelligence. The person who understands this invests not just in money, but in skills, knowledge, relationships, and habits, knowing that each element compounds over time. Time is the ultimate multiplier. Daily, deliberate actions accumulate into momentum that carries forward through challenges, delays, and setbacks. Patience allows compounding to reach its full potential, knowledge applied consistently, skills developed incrementally, habits maintained diligently, and thoughtful decisions repeated steadily all accumulate silently, producing results far beyond what immediate effort or impulsive action could achieve. Consistency, focus, patience, reflection, gratitude, deliberate action, and mindset form a system in which each element amplifies the others. Applied over time, this system transforms effort into results, learning into advantage, and small actions into extraordinary outcomes. Skills, when practiced steadily, become assets that generate opportunities independently. Knowledge, when applied, consistently produces judgment, insight, and capability that multiplies outcomes. Relationships nurtured patiently create networks of influence, support, and collaboration that expand possibilities. Every minor effort repeated over time adds to a foundation of growth that compounds silently. Even when progress seems invisible, the long-term impact is inevitable. This invisible structure forms the framework for freedom, stability, and lasting success. Discipline is a cornerstone of this system. It ensures that actions continue even when enthusiasm or motivation wanes. Small repeated behaviors, such as saving consistently, practicing skills daily, or learning steadily, produce compounding results that few recognize but all benefit from. Focus magnifies the effectiveness of each action. Reflection allows improvement, turning errors into lessons and reinforcing positive patterns. Gratitude transforms ordinary effort into amplified results. Deliberate action bridges intention and outcome. Mindset aligns all these principles, ensuring they compound efficiently and reliably. Every small choice accumulates, producing outcomes far beyond initial effort. Habits, learning, skill building, and careful decisions create momentum that grows quietly over months and years. Even minor, consistent actions strengthen the system, eventually producing visible success, freedom, and opportunity. Compounding applies not only to finances, but also to skills, knowledge, relationships, and personal growth. Mastery of a craft, steady learning, thoughtful investments of time, and nurturing connections all produce results that multiply quietly and powerfully over time. Multiple streams of value reinforce each other, creating stability and accelerating progress. Mindset shapes the application of all these principles. A disciplined, focused, patient, and strategic approach ensures that effort compounds effectively. Decisions are made with clarity and purpose. Actions align with long-term goals. Habits reinforce values, and repeated application transforms intention into measurable outcomes. The integration of mindset with consistency, focus, reflection, gratitude, and deliberate action creates a system of growth that multiplies silently, producing results that appear effortless but are the product of deliberate, intelligent work. Even Ordinary actions, when applied consistently, accumulate into extraordinary outcomes. Saving steadily, practicing skills daily, applying knowledge and making thoughtful choices gradually build a foundation that compounds over time. The cumulative effect of small, deliberate efforts produces stability, freedom, and influence. Each action, no matter how minor, contributes to a system of growth that becomes increasingly powerful as it develops. This is one of the greatest secrets no one tells you. Lasting success is built quietly, deliberately, and consistently, not through shortcuts or flashy schemes. Affirmations reinforce these principles and embed them into mindset and behavior. Repeating quietly, consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. The truths no one tells you are simple, powerful, and timeless, yet their application produces transformative results. The modern application of these principles remains universal. Thoughtful financial strategy, skill building, personal development, and relationship cultivation all follow the same compounding process. Small, consistent investments in knowledge, skills, and opportunity accumulate silently, producing outcomes that far exceed initial effort. Diversifying effort across multiple domains enhances stability and accelerates growth. Patience allows compounding to fully manifest, producing results that are both enduring and transformative. Every choice, habit, and action contributes to a larger system of growth. Consistent effort daily strengthens the foundation, preparing for opportunities and challenges that inevitably arise. Over months and years, repeated deliberate steps accumulate into results that appear extraordinary, yet they are the natural consequence of persistent, focused, and intelligent action. The quiet compounding of knowledge, skill, effort, and reflection is the ultimate mechanism of success. The moral of this journey is simple, yet profound. Real wealth, freedom, and success are not the products of shortcuts, luck, or instant results. They emerge from the careful, consistent application of principles over time. Patience, discipline, focus, gratitude, reflection, deliberate action, and a growth-oriented mindset compound silently, producing outcomes that far surpass immediate effort. Those who understand and apply these secrets build a life of opportunity, stability, and fulfillment. The journey is steady, deliberate, and continuous, and each choice strengthens the foundation for a future of lasting success. Consistency is not glamorous, but it is unstoppable. Discipline is often quiet, but it produces results that last. Patience may feel slow, but it multiplies outcomes exponentially. Focus directs energy to where it matters most, while reflection, gratitude, and deliberate action ensure that every effort is amplified. Mindset shapes perception and decision-making, guiding growth along a path that few shortcuts can follow. Small repeated actions compound into habits, skills, networks, and knowledge, which together form a foundation that grows stronger and more powerful with each passing day. The secrets no one tells you are not hidden. They are simple, accessible, and universal. They require no luck, no risky schemes, and no instant gratification. They demand patience, effort, and intelligent application. They produce wealth, skill, freedom, and opportunity silently, invisibly, but inevitably. By aligning habits, mindset, and deliberate action, results are multiplied continuously, creating a trajectory of success that lasts a lifetime. Affirmations to carry these lessons forward. Consistency compounds quietly. Focus amplifies results. Patience strengthens every action. Gratitude multiplies progress. Reflection guides decisions wisely. Deliberate action transforms effort into results. Mindset shapes growth. Every choice contributes to lasting wealth. Small efforts repeated daily produce profound outcomes. Apply these truths steadily, and the foundation for enduring success grows stronger with each passing day. The journey may seem slow at first, but with patience and consistent application, momentum builds. Knowledge, skills, habits, and relationships compound silently, producing visible results over time. Quick wins may entertain, but they rarely sustain growth. Steady, deliberate, and intelligent effort produces outcomes that last, creating a life of freedom, wealth, and opportunity. Each small step, each careful decision, each disciplined habit contributes to a foundation that multiplies quietly and powerfully, reinforcing progress and creating cumulative advantage. Remember, the greatest secret of all is simple: consistent, focused, deliberate action compounded over time produces results far beyond immediate effort. Patience allows compounding to operate fully. Reflection turns mistakes into lessons and successes into reinforced patterns. Gratitude enhances perception, strengthens patience, and multiplies the effect of every action. Discipline ensures progress, continues even when motivation fades. Mindset guides all these principles, aligning actions with long-term growth. Each choice, action, and habit contributes to a system that produces results quietly, reliably, and powerfully. This is the essence of the secrets no one tells you. Applied consistently, they produce wealth, skill, freedom, and influence. They create momentum that cannot be rushed and a foundation that cannot be destroyed. Every small effort compounds, every habit strengthens the next, and every choice contributes to lasting growth. The journey is steady, deliberate, and continuous, but the results are inevitable for those who understand and apply these principles. So keep learning, keep acting deliberately, keep reflecting, keep focusing, and maintain gratitude for every small step. Every choice matters, every habit compounds, and every moment contributes to the foundation of your future. Apply these principles consistently, and the invisible momentum will eventually become visible success. The moral is clear. There are no shortcuts to lasting wealth and freedom, but steady, intelligent effort produces results that far exceed what luck or instant gratification could ever deliver. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another Sleep to Success episode. See you in the next one.